Hi guys, for those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Ojeba Kole and welcome to my channel. And for those of you who've been here, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading vlog. Okay, so this is gonna be a fun reading vlog. This is a vlog that I think I've done before, like the concept, but it was a while ago. Okay, so in this video I am going to be having ChatGPT choose my reads for the week. I have some books that I have been looking at and I've been wanting to read, some books that have been on my bookshelf for God knows how long. I have all of them right here. So I am going to be picking two books to go against each other, and I'm going to be having ChatGPT pick from either or books. And I'm super excited, and yeah, let's start this video without further ado. Her to, yes, my ChatGPT is a girl. Yeah, I've asked her if she wants to help me pick my reads. Now I'm going to choose my first two books that I want her to choose from: A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Godin and Wisteria by Adeline Grace. Fun fact, I actually did start this book like a couple of months ago, but then ended up DNFing it, not because I didn't like the book, but because life was busy so much that I wasn't into reading at the time, so I just, you know, stopped reading it. So these are the two books that are going to be going head to head. So now let's see what our girl ChatGPT chooses. Guys, our girl ChatGPT has spoken, so she chose Wisteria by Adeline Grace. It's kind of funny. I didn't really have a preference because I've always wanted to start reading A Dawn of Ox because it's a series and I have the first two books, so I've always wanted to start the series. But do I kind of wish she chose this one just because it's a little smaller than this one? Yes, but it's okay because, like I said, I did start this book a while back, but I don't really remember what we started on, so I definitely have to restart. I have to restart and give myself a fresh head start. So first book of this video. It's currently Tuesday and it's 11:21. Yesterday I read a little bit. I didn't read a lot. I got to like page 164 of Wisteria, so I'm gonna try to read as much as I can before I have to go to work. And okay, so I literally can't really say much about this book without spoiling the first two, but I will say, like, this book follows Signa's cousin Blight and Death's brother Faith, and his name is Eris. And I just think that like he's starting to like come out of his shell a little bit with Blight, and it's kind of cute. But that's the only thing I feel like I could say that I'm hoping it's not spoiling anything, but I hope it didn't spoil anything for you guys. But yeah, it is kind of different because the first two books were more focused on Signa and death and all that, so it's kind of weird having the last book focus on an entire like two different character, and we barely get to see Signa at all. So it's kind of funny, and you know, I don't know, because I really liked Signa and Death and following their story, but I guess like there isn't much story to them anymore. Now we've moved on, so yeah. Hi guys, okay, so it's Wednesday and I finished Wisteria by Adeline Grace yesterday. I'm gonna wait till the end of this video to say my rating and my final thoughts and opinion on whatever books I read in this video. But anyway, so book one is done. I'm home today from work because I took it off because I've had a migraine all morning, like since yesterday, and this morning I woke up and it was still there, and it's been like a battle of like my head and just my health all morning, and I've been sleeping a lot. It's not time to pick out my next read for this video, which is going to be the second book of this video, so I have to ask ChatGPT which one she wants me to read. Anyways, I ordered some books from Amazon. Well, just two books. I ordered Metal Singer by Rachel, I cannot pronounce her last name. I heard really good things about it and I wanted to check it out, so I ordered that. And then I ordered Jessa Hastings' new book called The Conditions of Will. So I'm gonna add this to the pile of books that I want ChatGPT to choose from, because these are books that I really want to read, and I don't know if I want to make these two go head to head, or maybe another fantasy with another fantasy go head to head, and then I think that might be better to do. Also, like, the paper of The Condition of Will is so weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's like thick. It looks like the paper was ripped with blade, and I honestly don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is, I guess. So anyways, I don't know if I want to have Metal Singer go against A Dawn of Onyx again by Kate Golden, or go against Enchantira. Like, I don't know which two I want. Like, oh my god, I don't know if I like how the words look. I don't know if I like that, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I read oh yeah, Phantasma. I read that last week, so this is the second book of that series. But I think I'm gonna have Metal Singer and A Dawn of Onyx go against each other. I really do want to read A Dawn of Onyx. It's been on my radar for a bit, so that's why I'm giving it a second chance. But then I'm like, I just read a fantasy, should I switch it up and read like something different? Like a non-fantasy book? There, let's be fair, I've already read a fantasy, so I think it's only fair for me to read a non-fantasy. So I have Rebel by Kennedy Ryan. I think this is like a romance book, I'm not really sure. And then A Condition of Will by Jessa Hastings. So I'm gonna have both of them go head to head, just to have a variety, and I'm not just reading one genre for this entire video, and just to be fair, right? So my next two books that I'm gonna have ChatGPT pick from. ChatGPT has spoken. She chose Real by Kennedy Rain. This looks kind of thick. I'm a little nervous, but I think, oh, it's like 400 pages. I don't know anything about this book. I'm gonna be going into it blinded. Okay guys, so I started Real and I'm like on chapter 2, but like I'm not feeling it. Like it's so bad. Like I'm generally trying to get into this book, but I'm really not feeling it, and I'm not gonna sit here and force myself to read a book I'm not feeling. So I'm going to pick another 2 books and have ChatGPT pick from those 2 books, because I can't sit here and pretend I'm like in this book, because I'm not. And I think I'm still in that fantasy mood which is really funny because I was trying to change the genre I was reading, but like I can't. Like I'm still in that fantasy. I want like a fantasy book right now. Like I feel like that's where my mind is. So Singer and A Dawn of Onyx, hopefully they don't disappoint me, because I'm literally stopping a whole book for them. But the flow of Real by Kennedy Ryan, I don't know, it's just too slow for me, and it's just like I'm not, like it's not pulling me in. Like there's something missing, and I get it. I only just read chapter 1, but for me it's like, if I'm not in the mood to read it, and if it's not like pulling me in right away, I'm gonna be miserable reading the book. So why should I make myself suffer, is like how my mind goes. Like why should I sit here and pretend I'm enjoying this book when really I'm not. So we're gonna have ChatGPT pick from these 2. ChatGPT has spoken, and she chose Metal Singer, or Slinger, Metal Slinger. Honestly, I was hoping she would choose this because it's a series, and if I enjoy the first book, I'm gonna get the second book. But yeah, I didn't like, if she would have chose A Dawn of Onyx, I would have been happy about it too, only because it's kind of like a little lesser. But this has been a book that I've wanted to get into. The sizing of the text kind of throws me off, but it's okay. Anyways, this is officially our second book of this video. Our previous book was a fail, but that's fine. I'm gonna try to give it another chance. Maybe not this video, but another video. But for now, no. So hi guys. Okay, so it's Friday. I didn't film yesterday because, as you guys can see, my braids are out. So I spent like yesterday taking out my hair when I got back from work, and in the morning I was like working out, all that. So I didn't have time to read as much as I would like yesterday. I read a little bit while I was deep conditioning my hair. So I got to page 46, chapter 5 of Metal Slinger. And honestly, I don't know, maybe because this was published traditionally, the way it's flowing isn't what I'm used to, right? The flow of the book isn't what I'm used to. I'm not really, I don't know if I like it or if I don't, but I am intrigued with the story, with the plot, so I'm giving it a chance. But some of the wording sometimes feels a little, I don't know, but I don't know, it just isn't what I'm used to in books, right? So I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt and just keep, you know, reading, and hopefully I get to a point where I'm really like obsessed with the book. Anyway, this is the face of a girl that can't get into this book. Oh my god, this is the second book I have tried to get into, and I can't get into it. I don't know what to do. Like, the writing, it's just the way this book is written, it's just not it. Like, the wording, the way things are flowing, it just, so I'm gonna do myself a favor and DNF it. Oh my god, I feel sick. That is the second book I've DNF'd in this video. What is going on? What is going on? But I personally just refuse to sit here and put myself through heck reading this book. So I'm gonna switch over to another fantasy, the fantasy that I actually pit against each other. I'm gonna read that one because I just, you know, yeah, like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm so excited. Okay, fingers crossed I don't DNF this one too. Y'all know me, I'm not about to play. I don't like it, I'm gonna DNF it. I got free will. Thank you. Hi guys, Okay, so it is officially time to finally end this video. It took me a couple of days to finish, but it's okay because we're here. Now it's time for us to talk about the 2 books that I read in this video. And also shout out to ChatGPT for helping me choose my reads last week. Shout out to you, Bookie. You're a real one. You're a real one. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, so I finally finished A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. Like I said, it took me a minute, and it's not the book's fault. It's my fault. Life has been tough lately. I've been going through it, but I persevered, and that's all that matters. Okay, so first let's talk about Wisteria by Adeline Grace. This was such a good book. It was kind of like weird to go from like learning about Signa and her life and going into Blight's life, but honestly I'm not mad at it. I think she did a great job like concluding the series as a whole and giving us the backstory about Blight and her story. So I really did appreciate that. But anyways, I rated it a 4-star. It was a great read. I had fun following Blight's story and also following Eris's story and their life together. So I highly recommend the entire series. The entire Belladonna series is such a good series, and I do recommend it. That's A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. Y'all know I struggled to find a second book for this video, but then I finally was able to finish one. And honestly, this took me by surprise. At first, when I first started reading it, I thought I wasn't gonna like it. I was like, oh no, am I gonna have to DNF this one too? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to DNF another book. I've already DNF'd 2. Like, what the heck? But then I give it more chances, and it actually turned out well. I like the romantasy. I like the connection between our 2 main characters. I like this, the betrayal, the plot twist, everything we learned. I loved it. I love following their story, and I also rated this one a 4-star. Anyways, that is the 2 books I read in this video. I wanted to read more than 2 books, but yeah, time wasn't on my side, and the books I was picking up just was not hitting. So anyways, I am happy that I still got to read at least 2 books in this video. I really hope you guys like this video. If this is my first video you're watching and you like the vibes, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We have fun over here. Thank you guys so much for all your support and all your love, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Happy reading.